Bon, torí àwọn ọmọdé disturb mi.
Mo di pé pé àwọn type message
Mo
lálẹ́.
type message o, mo wà ní meeting online meeting. Mo bí ó ti máa ń rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú bí máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn. Tí ó ti rẹ̀ mọ́ fẹ́ mọ̀rọ̀ sọ ara ẹ̀.
Lórí ẹ̀ lẹ́yìn ní meeting.
Okay, traders, good morning. I can see some people already this morning. Elekola, Sadisoye, Taiwo, Alebody, Sidu, that name rings a bell. A lot of people here, beautiful people, good morning. It's Money Market Review from Raleigh Academy, and of course, my desk is in Lagos. And I'm happy to be here with you guys this morning. My name remains Olusegun, and of course, I'm the head of the academy. And what is in the form of introduction, and to say thank you, and of course, once again for joining us. This week is blessed for all of us. Our endeavors, I believe that whether trading or non-trading, that this week is going to be a good one. Thank you very, very much, Damilola. I pray that in your trading, of course, in your businesses, that you'll be successful this week. And of course, I'm wishing you ahead of time now, even before you place trade, I'm wishing you green pips always. Now, green pips means that your trade will enter profit. And I mean, that's what everybody believes, and that's what everybody pray for. Okay, so let's quickly get started. And of course, that's my screen you're looking at. So I'm going to be opening some charts this morning. Now, before I start, let me quickly guide you. Like if you are using computer, and let's say that I close all pages on my screen, assumption. So I don't have any chart. Okay, and I want to open anyone on my laptop. This particular message is to all newbies that join, because I believe that every day new people join us. If you want to open to a new page and you are using laptop, not phone, laptop, there are two ways to do that. Matter of fact, three ways that I know. Okay, of course, let's say you don't have anything on your screen and your screen is as blank as mine. It could mean that you don't have these tools on your laptop, or maybe the other tools that you see down there. And of course, if you want to open your chart, one of the quickest way to do that is to click on Market Watch, this one. And of course, when you see this Market Watch not full, you can see that there are some pages blank right now. Okay, that means there are no information there. What it means is that your chart is not fully loaded. So what you can do is to right click anywhere on this Market Watch, just right click, and you click on Show All. Now you can see that I have a lot of information, a lot of instruments lined up, okay, that I can trade. Okay, so now you can now scroll down one by one and look for what you want to trade. For example, let's say you want to trade Euro card. I'm just giving an example. All you need to do is right click on your Euro card and click on Charts window. And of course, Euro card will load. Now, that's one way of doing it, which I don't really like. I don't really like it, okay, because it's a long thing for me. For example, if I'm looking for gold, what it means that I have to be looking, scroll down to look for it, which doesn't really make sense to me. So one way I can also do it, okay, is to click on File. Let's say that I don't have Market Watch, for example, and I click on File. Now, I'm going to see the first information here, New Chart. When I click on it, it's going to give me some folders. Okay, these folders are what I can work with. Okay, for example, if I need gold, all I need to know is which folder gold belongs to. If I want maybe currencies like Euro USD, all I need to know is which folder it belongs to. And of course, if you have been through any of our classes, especially the basic ones, you understand that we have major currencies, which top among them is Euro USD. So you should know that Euro USD should be on majors folder. If you want other currencies that are not on the individual folder, all you need to do is to go to Forex, FX1, FX2, FX3. And of course, if you're using standard accounts, my own account is basic. If you're using standard account, of course, it means that you'll be seeing it under Forex STD. Now, STD stands for means standard, so you can choose what you want. For example, if I want Euro card, it should be on this list, so I can pick it. And if I want maybe AUD card, I can pick it. And if I want GBP AUD, I can pick it. All I need to do is just click on it, and of course, the chart will. Now, that's a long shot. For me, it's a long shot. I don't like it. Also, okay, remember I told you I don't like Market Watch. I told you that. I don't like scrolling to do for what I want. As well, I don't like going through file, new charts to look for what I want. Now, which is the one I want? That's the third one that I'm going to introduce to you now. There's this button here, right? A small green with kind of like a big plus button. Now, in the button, if you use your mouse and you highlight it, it just show you create a new chart. Now, that's like a shortcut to creating a new chart. Okay, so it's actually, you know, like let's say you are going to file, you have to click mouse 1, and then, you know, you pick what you want, 2, and then you pick what you want, 3, and then you pick what you want, 4. That's a long shot. The shortcut is you click on create a new chart. That's 1. Go to the chart you want. For example, I want Euro GBP 2. One time, just 2 clicks, and you're there. Okay, so, but that's because I already know which chart Euro Pound belongs to, or rather, which folder Euro Pound belongs to. Because if I'm looking for Euro Pound, I have to be looking at it from here. If it is not immediately on this list, it will be an issue. And of course, if I'm looking for oil, I have to be scrolling down to look for oil charts, which is a lot of stress. Okay, so I could have just come around here, straight to indices folder, where I'm going to kind of see, indices and commodity 1, which is where I'm going to find oil. Okay, and then of course I'm click on it, and right there I am, you know, with oil charts. And of course, I can now begin to do analysis. Now, the first thing you do when you are doing analysis always is to kind of like view the chart full time. Of course, you can have an informed opinion as to what you want to do. Now, we're going to get there today. Of course, once again, I'm greeting you all welcome. Now that we know how to open chat, let's get started. Now, apologies also, first of all, now that we have a lot of people here, I can now tender on this apology on behalf of Rally Academy Rally Trade. We're apologizing for not coming to you guys last week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, was Friday. So now we are back and better. It's actually because of some technical issues that we had, you know, with kind of like the platform where we normally bring this information to you, or this presentation to you. But that's resolved now. Of course, we're back and better. So we're going to be looking at a lot of things going forward. Okay, and of course, there's also a restructure as to the way we do things. So we're going to be getting along with them. So I want to appeal to all of us, especially traders that, you know, are trading, that whatever we do going forward, right from this moment, you pay attention to it. Okay, especially when it comes to analysis. When we analyze price, it's an idea of where we feel price will go. Not that it's not as if we control charts. Nobody controls the chart. The chart is independent, and of course, you can trade on it and make money. Now, that said, it means that whichever analyst come on board and give you something, just follow it, okay? And of course, you should have it in mind that you have your own due diligence as to, okay, I think what this analyst is saying is correct, or no, I don't believe in what this analyst is saying. You have, you know, everybody have the right to his own opinion. Okay, so for example, now, I'm not saying I'm Mr. Know-all. Nobody knows it all. Okay, I could, you know, give you an analysis now as to what this price should do. But of course, then I give you, oh, I think their price, it should go up or should go down. That's my opinion. Okay, that's the analyst's opinion. Now, I expect you as a trader to also do your own due diligence and say, okay, I think what he's saying is correct, or I think what he's saying is wrong. Now, the only way you can know that anyway is to pay attention to what we are doing, whether in the classes or right here in the analyst pool, or okay, and of course on this presentation. So we have kind of a template that we use to check what the price will do. Now, I always say that template is like a mirror or like a binocular that you can use to check what price is doing. Okay, and of course, whether you are using phone or laptop, it's not important. The important thing is for you to, have an opinion as to what the price will do. And the only way you can know what the price is doing is to study. You need to understand, read to understand, study to understand what the price is doing. And of course, from there, you can actually make a lot of money for yourself. So that said, I'm actually currently looking at oil charts. And of course, I'm going to give you my opinion, okay, on what oil price should do. And of course, it's now left for you to decide if you want to take the trade or not take the trade, or go along with the analysis or not. Okay, so from what I've observed on price of oil, I think it's a good time to start. We have about 85 people on board now. So from what I observed, oil price has been doing in the last 1 week. I'm going to give you analysis on that. But before I do that, let me quickly share another screen with you very fast. Okay, so where I'm going to go to new chart, new share. Just follow me to this new tab, okay? This one. So I'm going to go straight to here, and I'm going to type Forex Factory. Now, this one will give us an idea of what price we do this week. Now, this is this week of May 26 to June 1. Remember, the month we end on Friday. Of course, Saturday is 1st of June. Even though Saturday is not a trading day, right? Now, yesterday was Sunday, so there was no event. You can see that right there. And of course, on Monday, which is today, Japanese yen, governor actually spoke. Okay, now they have a new governor. That's interesting. Now, weather. Now, the last I remember of their governor was Kuroda. So the new one now is weather. I don't know. I think the longer actually, follow Japanese event right now. So that means that around this period, 1:05 a.m., price of Japanese were very volatile. You can check that one out now. For example, for you to know how all these speeches affect Japanese yen, or how all the speeches of Bankhead affect, the currencies of their economy or their country. So if I go to chart now, right now, and I go to new chart, and I scroll straight to Japanese yen, we could see under USD/JPY, for example, if the information actually affects Japanese yen, we could check. Sorry, let me just use this one. Yeah. Okay, so the speech came 1:30 a.m. or sorry, 1:05 a.m. So we just count like maybe 7 candles or 8 candles back. This is 1 hour chart. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it means that the speech actually favored Japanese yen. Because why do I say that? Because since the news release, which is most likely this candle, 1 o'clock in the midnight, that's the candle, the red one you're looking at, like the spinning candle. Since the news release, price of Japanese yen has gained strength against the dollar. That's right there. So the price actually tripled down to about 16 pips to the downside. So it means that it actually favored Japanese. That means if you traded sell, okay, on this chart right then, you would have made money. But then since then, between then and now, price has recovered a little bit in the favor of US dollar. So the price of dollar is still actually very strong against Japanese yen. Now, I must tell you also, since we are now currently looking at Japanese yen, that I favor, actually my bias is to buy. Okay, my bias is in favor of buyers. Why do I say that? Because I understand that Japanese yen in the recent time devalued their currency. Of course, just like Naira was devalued, but of course you cannot compare them. Japanese yen with Naira anyway. Okay, because their system actually have, their economy have a system. I don't think Nigeria have a system. Sorry to say. Now, so the Japanese yen actually had been strong against dollar. So it means that if you are a trader interested in trading Japanese yen, I would suggest that you look out for buys. That's what I would suggest. Okay, so and of course, looking out for buying will mean that you have to follow some protocols, especially technically. Now that you know that the currency is not that strong against dollar. So what you do is to actually look out for some levels of support on the chart. Okay, remember, if you are looking out for buy, you only buy when the price is supported, right? Okay, for example, and of course, I mentioned this in classes last week. Also, when I was doing my event last week, I actually mentioned this. If you are trading, let's even leave trading and go to physical, like our physical world. If you are contesting for an election, if you don't have a support base, you may not win, right? And of course, if you are a footballer, if you don't have a fan base, or even sorry, not even footballer, if you're a football club and you don't have a fan base, you may not really do well, okay? Because fan base actually have a lot of influence on their team. For example, if is it the support, is it noise, okay, is it the shouts, okay? Sometimes you see that two football teams are playing, and of course, whichever of the two football teams have a larger fan base, the fan base can actually dwarf the effect of opposition, okay? And of course, that can give strength to the players to actually win their match, right? I'm not a football fan. I'm not a football fanatic. In fact, I don't even know how they do it. I'm just, but little I watch on TV, I understand that fan base have a lot of influence on their team. Now, what it means is that, if you have a support, even in your physical life, in your house, in your home, okay, with your family, if you are supported, you are most likely going to do well. And that's the endeavor you are, laying your hand on. If you will say, oh, I want to become a carpenter, or a furniture, or somebody that make a furniture, okay, and you are supported in your family. So, oh, I support you, bro. Go ahead and do this. Now, most likely you're going to succeed. So it means that if a price, even on the chart, if price have support, okay, the price will most likely rise. Just like your physical world. You have a support, you are most likely going to rise in your business. Now, how do you now get support, or how do you know where support is on the chart? That should be your major, okay? That should be your focus. Okay, that's the way you know whether price wants to go up or not. So once the price is supported, you can now count on it that, oh, this price is supported now, I can buy. Now, let me teach you two ways of knowing whether the price is on the support or not. The first one I'm going to teach you is what we call dynamic support and resistance. Okay, and of course, that comes in the form of moving average. So I'm going to go straight to, for example, this one, moving average. Now, you remember, and of course, I always say this in classes, if a pupil in primary school, if the pupil pass exam, that means the pupil perform above average, right? Now you say that the pupil have performed above average, therefore, okay, supported to go to the next class. But if the pupil perform below average, the pupil, okay, is not supported to go to the next class. So therefore, he has the option to either repeat that class or go down. But of course, if he continues to fail his exams, most likely he will be advised to withdraw, which is also going down, because if you look at it very carefully, you understand that his mates, whether in the university, okay, by the time this is later in the university doing well, he's still, in the same spot, or actually, out of the school. Okay, I'm just using that as an example. The same thing with price. Anytime price is closing below average, for example, in this case, I'm going to give you an arrow to show this. I hope you can all see my screen though. Let me switch to this one. Zoom in. Okay, remember I'm looking at the daily chart or daily bar. Okay, so price closed below average here, right? So it means that this price is not supported to go up. Rather, it's actually trying to, is how do I say it now? If price is performing below average, the price has potential to go down, right? If price is performing above average, the price has potential to go up. So let's check something out between these two bars or these two candles that you're looking at. This one and that one. Okay, so in this case, the first one, the red one, the price closed below average, which means that the price have potential to go down. And true, the price actually went down, right? Okay, because after the close of this bar, the price actually tripled down up to about how many pips? About 100 pips. Can you see it? That's about 100 or 99 pips. After the close of this bar, the price went down 99 pips. The same thing, opposite is true. When the price is now closing above average, okay, the piston now rose from below and close above the average, the price has potential to go up, right? So since then, the price has moved how many pips? About 166 pips to the upside. Now, that's the idea. The thing now is, this line right now is going to be active because it's actually moving on the chart. We call it dynamic support resistance indicator, okay, which is the moving average, which means that when the price is closing above the average, you can be buying. When the price is closing below the average, you can be selling. Now, is it in all cases? That's the next part now. Whereby price close above average that you buy? No. Is it in all cases whereby price close below the average that you sell? The answer is also no. So which specific case can you now use to sell or buy? Now, that will bring back to the subject of bullish and bearish engulfing. And of course, now we have talked this also in classes. So it means that if you see a bullish engulfing bar, you can buy. If you see a bearish engulfing bar, you can sell. Now, this is daily bar, right? And of course, we know that in this particular case, now I've already told you that price have potential to go up, okay? Because the price of Japanese yen is devalued against dollar. So, which means that if you see a chance to buy, you should take it. If you see a chance to sell, you might just ignore because you know the price is not that strong against dollar. Now, that said, you can now go to, for example, now if I click on here and applying this part, since this price close above the average, okay, let's say that I want to go to smaller time frame and begin to look for buy signal only, not sell, buy signal only, when the price close bullish engulfing around the moving average. So I'm going to go to H1 right now. Then you begin to see opportunities you have lost on the charts, okay, between then and now. So I'm going to just click here and scroll like that at the beginning of that move. So we can see right here, oh, sorry, let me disable this part so that we can go back properly. So between this green zone, how many opportunities have you lost? Let's find out. So the first opportunity was right here. Some of you, anyway, you don't know much about Doji. This is a first opportunity. Doji there signifies decision, but in this case, acting as a continuation bar. So this is the place you buy, opportunity number 1. Let me delete for Doji and move to the next one, opportunity number 2. So after that Doji, you see this opportunity, that's number 1 opportunity, number 2 opportunity, because this one is also actually a range engulfing. And of course, another opportunity came, we're going to find out. We'll have another bullish engulfing. That's right here. That's 3 signals for buy. Okay, which means that if you have been using this opportunity or this clean, idea on Japanese yen against dollar or dollar against yen, you would have been making money. Okay, so that's another opportunity for buy. And of course, we can still go to the front and check again and again and again. Okay, we also see almost like a cross there, like a cross, okay, which is also signified in range for a buy. And of course, we also have another bullish engulfing bar here. I'm talking full bullish engulfing now. Let's see. If we use, can we use this? That's an opportunity because the price actually came for support. And of course, we also see a very clean one of recent. So I'm going to find out. That's another opportunity there for a buy. That's another opportunity there for a buy. So if you were using this opportunity only, you know how many money, you know how much money you would have made. Okay, let me see if I can just, I don't know how to minimize this one. Just move it. This top. Okay, so on the 23rd of May, this is another opportunity. 23rd of May, buy. 23rd of May, buy. Okay, and of course, today, we are beginning to now see, remember, we are buying only. Okay, that's the signal because of the devaluation. Okay, so today, we have not seen bullish engulfing yet, but it means that if you see a bullish engulfing bar today on USD Japanese yen, what do you do? Can you just drop me a comment? I just want to see if somebody is following me. If you see a bullish engulfing bar around this moving average, what should you do? Whether on your phone or laptop, you should buy. Right now, of course, remember if you want to plot this moving average on your phone, okay, just use 21 period. The only thing you change there is just the period 21. So if your period is less than 21 or more than 21, change it to 21. Of course, you are good to go. All right. And of course, we can also use different numbers. It depends on you. Okay, but of course, I prefer to actually use 21 since I'm a day trader. A day trader is somebody that trades every day, like you are looking for opportunity every day on the chart. Okay, you can just use this opportunity to trade. Now, let me just quickly check comment section for comments. Okay, so I can see somebody say, cannot hear anything. Wow. Cannot hear anything. Show your screen. Which screen am I showing? Hold on. Actually thought I was showing this screen, right? Not so. Okay, show your screen. Please, forgive me. I've not been looking at the comment section. Sir, can we go for an instant buy, sir, because I'm on buy already? Okay, so you can look at this A1. Is it A1? Please, A1, what's your real name? I see A1 as your profile here, but I'm not sure your name is A1. Okay, maybe your phone is A1, no. Now, period of the moving average is 21. I can't hear anything. Sorry about that. Please, sir, be audible. No sound. Sound is perfect. So I don't know what to believe. 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 Okay, so thank you very much for those people that say bye, 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 bye. Which means that if you see a bullish engulfing bar around it, you should buy. Now, if you don't know what bullish engulfing bar is, that's a big one. Okay. If you don't know what if you don't know what bullish engulfing bar is, that's very bad. Okay, it means that I'll permit you now to, after this lecture, after this training, after this, you can change your profile on your phone or laptop to back to what I was saying. Go forward. If you know you are here and you are listening to me right now, and you don't know what bullish engulfing bar is, you don't know what bearish engulfing bar is, and what it means, to go and read. You know, if you can lay your hand on Candlestick Bible, it's a book. You can go and read it. If you don't have to read it, you can go and read Stiglitz's Candlestick Theory. You can go and read that one also. That's and practice. And of course, if you don't know how to do any of those ones, just go to your maybe browser or something and type Candlestick Primer. You can read something around. It's just a brief book. And if you don't have Candlestick Primer, just ask your manager. Okay, we can just send you a link to download the book for free. Of course, you can read it. And of course, you can also go to YouTube and type Candlestick bullish engulfing and bearish engulfing, something like that. You see tons of videos, thousands of videos that you can watch. Brief video, 5 minutes, that can explain it and how to use it to generate tons of money on the chart. Actually, Candlestick has actually given me a lot of money, okay, because it tells me when to buy and when to sell straight away. So now you know what to do with Japanese yen today and for the rest of the week. So I'm wishing you great tips on it already. Now let's quickly go to the next one on this list, which is oil. I'm going to permit you to give me something, don't worry. So oil price also, we can actually look at what is going on there. So I'm going to go to this template bar crossing. Actually was with some clients in learning last week where I was giving them an idea of what the price of oil should do or could do. And I'm going to go to weekly charts. Okay. Now on this weekly chart, we see price of oil doing this. Permit me to just, paint this out. Okay. Now, for those that might be interested, this is a bar chart. Okay. Bar chart for analysis is very, very, very sweet. Okay. It's just that I don't know how to say. I don't know. This is not a class for it. But from what I observed last week, okay, on Friday, I observed that the oil price, okay, on the weekly view, printed this bar. Okay, this bar is higher than the previous bar. This is this week. This one I'm touching now is actually the current week, right? This is today, Monday, and this bar is going to last between now and Fridays because the weekly bar is going to run for 5 days. Now, this is my honest analysis on oil, and I believe that this is going to give somebody money. Okay, so on the weekly view, we see that the price of oil printed this bar. Previous bar, that's the one that closed last week. It actually closed bearish. But this view, this template I'm using for you is devoid of colors. Okay, it's actually color blind. I call it color blind because it doesn't know whether a candlestick is bullish or a bar is bullish or bearish. So there's no red or green, right? It's just black all through. The only thing you can use to know whether a bar is bearish or bullish is the direction of close of the bar. Okay, if it's close to the right and it's down lower than the previous one or the opening bar, then it's actually bearish. But you don't need that. Okay, on this analysis, you just need the bar range to have an idea of what price we do. So from what I have here, the price did this last week, whereby this one, I'm going to just use an arrow on it so that we can distinguish it. No, not arrow. Let me just use number since I know how to number bars. Okay. So one. Bar one, close. I'm going to just drag one on top of this one. Okay. Now this is bar two. We are going to this position to 2. And so I'm going to also edit this guy, current 1 to 0. Now, watch me closely on this analysis on oil. which means that what I want to give you now, this analysis I want to give you now, it's actually bar chart. You can see that I'm on bar chart. All right, let me see. This is candle, right? This is bar. This is line. So I'm actually using bar chart right now to do this analysis. Now, bar 0 is currently running, right? But bar 1 has closed, and it closed on Friday last week. Now, bar 1 is higher than bar 2. True. Bar 1 is lower than bar 2. Also true. So I don't know if I can just, for the sake of this analysis, do something for you. Let me type here so that you can have an idea of what I want to do. And you can use this idea I want to give you now. You can use it to trade anything on the chart, anything, okay? Whether it is oil or gold or, crude or maybe WTI or Euro USD or, indices, anything, all right? So I'm going to type bar 1, permit me, bar, okay, bar 1 is greater than bar 2. Okay. So that's what we have here. I hope you can see my screen though. I hope you all can see it, right? That's what we have. Then bar 1 is lower than bar 2, bar 1 high. Sorry, low. It's less than bar 2 low. Okay. So I'm going to edit this one to permit me. Just be patient. I'm giving you honest analysis on oil, which you can use to make money. Bar 1 high, higher than bar 2 high. Okay, good. So now you can read bar 1 high is higher than bar 2 high. Bar 1 low is lower than bar 2 low. And of course, bar 1 I can also edit. Bar 1 crosses. Bar 1 crosses. Let me put that one in capital. It was very important. Bar 1 crosses SMA 50. Okay, so the simple moving average I'm using here is 50. This straight line that is running on the chart is actually 50 period. Okay, it's not 21. Now that's the difference. Okay, because this is different strategy altogether. So now you see bar 1 range crosses. Let me see if I can just edit down as a range. Bar 1 range. Okay. No need of range. Let me just leave that one as this. Okay, so that's all you need to know. Now, for you to place a trade on this one, you will need bar 0. So you trade, let me just write that one. Trade sell. That's conclusion now. So you can say trade sell, trade sell, sell. When bar 0 crosses below the low. Okay. Okay. Of course, you can also trade by this property. Trade by. Trade by. When bar 0 crosses above the high, okay, of 1, the bar 1, right? So let's do okay. Now I might just want to change this color to green. If I choose green, I'll just change this color to this property red, okay, for a purpose so that we can understand it. Now I'm going to just drag out these ones here, here, there. Then I'll drag this green. I'll just drag it above. Okay, like that. Okay, so if you are seeing my screen, right? If you are seeing this screen, say yes. If you are seeing all the write-up, all these things that are right on the screen, all those straight things that are right on the screen, if you are seeing it, say yes. Good. Now, this is the idea. Now, remember, I'm on weekly chart. I'm doing the weekly view of oil. And I also told you that you can use the same analysis on all time frames. Sorry, don't let me mention all time frames. You can use this analysis on all instruments, irrespective of whether it is oil or gold or anything. You can use this same analysis on this type of analysis. Now, what time frame can you use this analysis on? That's a very, very big one. You cannot use it on 1 minute. You cannot use it on 5 minutes. You cannot on 15. You cannot on 30. You cannot on 1 hour. Now, between 4 hours and weekly, you can use it, even monthly. So if you are looking at H4, G1, and please write them down. All these things I've given you, write them down so that you don't forget. You can use on H4. You can use on H4. It's acceptable on H4. It's acceptable on what do you call it now? It's acceptable on D1, and of course it's acceptable on weekly charts. Now, whenever this kind of this issue or kind of paint or kind of print happens on the chart, most often than not, 99% of chance you will make money. So I can also write it here that if you are using this one, I can change this color to black. This strategy wins. This strategy wins 99. Let me exaggerate. 95%. Okay, this strategy or give. Let me just give 95. Gives 95% win rate. Gives 95% win rate. Okay, so let me just do it. Oh, yeah. So this strategy I just gave you now. Can you see the print on the screen? It gives you 95% win rate, which means that if you do it 10 times, if this kind of print happens 10 times on the screen, you are most likely to win 9 times. That's what it means. That's how powerful it could be. Okay, so if we look at, for example, I was actually showing people last week. If you look at GBP USD, for example, which will lead us to analyzing GBP USD now, and we print this same information on the screen. Okay, so not that one. Okay, bar crossing, and we put it on H4. Okay, and we adjust to the current event. You can see it's obvious, right? You can see it's already there. Everybody can see this one now. Even before I put arrow, a lot of people would have seen the opportunity that we missed on the chart. That's it. Okay, so if you see this kind of opportunity now, you see that you would have placed a buy around here, right? Let me just use this one. Okay, buy would have been ideal around here. Can you see now? Can you see my print on the screen? I hope so. I hope you can all see it. So that's where you should have bought. And guess what? If you would have bought there, between then and now, you would have made how many pips? About 36 pips. Now, even if it is 10 pips you target, even if it is 15, even if it's 20, let's even say 20 pips. One standard volume on GBP USD, one standard volume trade on your account, and you target 20 pips, that's $2,000. Now, $2,000 now in this day in Nigeria, that's about 3 million. So somebody that saw this last week and took this trade would have made 3 million on a standard volume. Now, how much should be in your account before you trade one standard volume? Let's say you have like 1 million, okay, and you have a bonus of 1 million, which makes it 2 million in your account. You can trade 2 standard volume. But let's even say you have 500K in your account and you have a bonus of 500K, which makes your money 1 million. It means you can trade 1 standard volume on your account. And your money plus the 500K you deposited plus the 3 million you would have made would have been around 3.5 million total. Now, someone that made 3.5 million in 1 week, okay, on one trade, not 2, just 1 trade, would have been richer, right? So that's the way it is. That's an example there. And of course, we can scroll back and check opportunities like that. You can see another one here. Okay, you can see another one here. So I'm just giving this strategy out for free. I'm hoping that all of you use to make money. I'm hoping so. Okay, so you can see another one there. And even if you go to the back, you can see another one here. That's for a sell. This one is for a sell. Okay, that's an opportunity there for a sell. And of course, if you scroll back in history, you can check to see where we would have made money. And so that's another opportunity there for a sell. Yeah, some people are already seeing it, such that if you switch to your phone, okay, and if you want to see this kind of bar on your phone, it's very easy. All you need to do is to, on your phone, on the chart view, okay, you take your phone to horizontal. That means you take it landscape. You switch your phone landscape, looking at your candle, and then you put 50-period moving average. Then when you click once on your screen, you look at the right-hand side. You see at the bottom right should be your line chart. Next to the bottom right is going to be your maybe candlestick chart. And even the one before that one should be your bar chart. Remember, you go to bar chart, because most often than not, if you're looking at colors, okay, if you're looking at bullish engulfing and bearish engulfing, you get it wrong, all right? Because you'll be confused as to, oh, it's bullish engulfing, oh, it's bearish engulfing. This one has nothing to do with bullish or bearish engulfing, just color blind, and of course, it works 100%, very effective. So we have seen about maybe 5-6 opportunities on the screen, and they were all winners. So if you know you're in, at least all those arrows are just pointing to where you would have placed a sell or buy, right? So, and that's the way it is on GBPUSD. Okay, so right now, and of course, we are looking at even H4. The same thing, even if you're looking at D1. Remember, I just mentioned to you that you start with H4, D1, W1. Of course, you can even look at monthly chart, which you, of course, you don't need. Of course, if you like, just do D1, or you can even see the D1 there, right? Of course, you can do H4, okay? You can do anyone. Now, let me listen to your comments as to what you have here. Let me see comments. Do you all understand it? Okay, do you all understand it? Somebody is asking, what's the best setting for the moving average? It's a simple period, and of course, it's 50. Okay, it's actually simple period, and it's 50. Look at it. Let me right click and show you all. Okay, it's a simple period, and it's 50. Simple period, and it's 50. All right. Now, of all analysis on bar chart, this is the best one. Okay, this is the best analysis on bar chart. Okay, there are some indicators you can also use with bar chart, but I don't use them. I just use 100% naked candles, and it gives me what I want, which is what I wanted to do. So if you all understand it, print yes on the screen. Somebody say it's not graphs. That's Miriam. Okay, so Miriam, don't worry. Somebody say I don't understand. I don't understand. Somebody says I want to be good like you. Rosemary, Ronnie Messi says you want to be good like me. Well, Ronnie Messi, if it's okay, you can be good like me. I'm even praying that you will be better than me in candlestick studies. But it takes you a little bit of thing. You will read at least minimum 20 books on candlestick. That's what it will take you to be as good as me. Minimum. Okay. So if you ended up to 20 different authors on candlestick, then you can be as good as me. Now, sir, can you explain again? What is the explanation there? There's no explanation there. I just told you that the moving average period is 50, and that the bar chart is just bar chart. Just put 50 period simple moving average on bar chart, and you begin to see wonders. As simple as that. So it shows you what you want to see or what you should see. How can we get that arrow? The arrow is there now on your laptop. It's there. Just click on arrow under your tools. Who is asking this one? How can we get that arrow? Akinugba, Alex. Look at it, Alex. If you look at my screen, can you see my mouse? So just scroll to the right. You see crosshair. That's crosshair there. If you come to the chart, you can draw crosshair. That's not the one you need. You scroll to the right again until you pass A. Draw text. Then you pass T. Draw text also. And of course, you can now get to these tools. When you get to these tools, you just click. And of course, this one will check signs, stock, and all that. So that's where you get arrows, right? Now, no really understand first chart. Can do this. I mean, I don't understand what Larry K is saying, but from what I understand, so always say, can you do a recap? Can you do a recap? Can you do a recap? Can you do a recap, please? Maybe don't only on 21. You can use it on 21. This one is to Phoenix or Dawn, or can it be done only on only 21? No, you don't use it on 21. You only use it on 50. I've been seeing 50, 50, 50. Okay, I'm not understand though. I'm new trader. Okay, trader, don't worry, you get to know it. You, my own opinion, okay, as to what you can do. I'm going to use candle. It's not a problem. I'm just giving you an opinion as to what you can use bar chart or how powerful bar chart can be. And of course, I just told you that it gives you about 95% win rate. Is it candle you need or money? Is it bar chart you need or money? You just need indication as to when you should buy or sell. Okay. Looking at the current naked candle, how do you determine where the candle closes? Well, for the bar chart, you look at, the bar chart have two. This is a very good question. Nii, I like that question. You are asking me on this bar chart, how do you determine where candle closes? If you look at what I have here, I'm going to paint it. I'm going to paint this one. The one with, I'm looking at the one with arrow. Sorry, let me remove the paint. The paint will confuse us. We don't need it. Now, if you look at the one that I have arrow on, it's a bar, right? And it has this small dot to the left and small dot to the right. If the small dot to the right is higher than the small dot to the left, it's actually closed bullish. That's what it means. It means it closed strong bullish. But if the small dot to the right is lower than the small dot to the left, like in this case, now I'm going to put an arrow on something, arrow down on this one, right? Like in that case that I just pointed now, it means that bar actually closed bearish. But like I said, you don't care about whether it is bullish or bearish. You care about money, right? And if it is money you care about, look at the range of the bar and check if it crosses the average. If it does, then you are in money. And of course, I just gave you that one on oil chart. That's what I have here. Now, that said, it means that you'll be waiting to do buy or sell. And of course, you can use buy stop and sell stop on it. And now that you even have it good on oil, you can go to D1 and check what's going on now. So right now, the bar has not moved to the average, so you cannot do anything. And of course, on H4, let's find out. On H4, the bar is still moving up and it has not gotten to the average. So you need to wait for it to cross the average if you want to use this one. But if you don't want to use this one, there's another one. If you are using laptop, and of course, all of you should have this one, which is the fresh whips, okay, strategy that we have that actually normally print arrows. You can use this one to actually trade. But if you want to use this one, you go to maybe 30 minutes or 1 hour, and then you can, of course, begin to look for trade. Okay, on the 1 hour, on the 30 minutes front, it's actually printing buy, which is good. Okay, and of course, how do you know it's actually good? How do you know the price is going up? If you check this side, you see that this side is actually making that's about double bottom. Okay, double bottom indicator indicates a strong bullish trend or bullish potential. After that double bottom, you see an arrow there, okay, that points to the upside, suggesting that the price wants to go up, right? And after that one, you also see, apart from that arrow, you also see another thing here, which is another bar that begin to print blue. Okay, after all these indications, you can now 100% conclude that the price of oil wants to move to the upside. And of course, you quickly place a buy. This one is a pass now. You place a buy around here. By now, you would have been about 7 points richer on oil, trading oil. Okay, but like I said, right now, there's no direct, analysis on oil to either buy or sell. You need to wait for that information, whether you want to use bar chart or indicator, or that you like using. So anyone. Now, and of course, if I switch to another template, which is going to be the advanced auto trade channel, this one can also tell us, but of course, I like using this one on either H4 or H1. This can also tell us what the oil price should do. Okay. Based on what I have here, the oil price should go up. That's what I see. Okay. So from all indications, oil price should go up. So if you want, you can just start placing a buy. If you are anticipating, okay, and you are believing in that theory, you can start placing a buy. Or you can wait for the price to do what it should do around the bar chart. And of course, you can still place a buy. So oil price is still potentially looking to buy. Okay. If it is potentially looking to buy, what do you do on the 1 hour? If you are so much in haste, you can come back here for 1 hour and go ahead and click on the moving average strategy, and begin to look for bullish engulfing. Okay, so that's what you should be looking out for. Okay, and of course, once you see it, you can then trade it back. Those are other options. Okay, and of course, we see one here. Think about last week. That should be last week, right? This one is actually range engulfing, suggesting a buy. Okay, and of course, the price has not moved too far. If you are still interested in that one, price has not moved too far. That's about 16 points. Okay, so it means that oil price, you can still place a buy. Those are the opportunities that are available for you. So you can still place a buy on oil, and of course, it's still, mostly going to generate profit for you. Or you can wait for the price to come back for support. Okay, price can still come back to the support area, and of course, you can still buy. So those are buy zones. And don't forget, these are not the only strategy you can use to trade. There are different ones, okay, that are actually available for you to choose from. Okay, we can go as low as even using trend line to tell us what we should do, okay, on oil. So for this one now, there's a strong bearish trend here. That's the larger one. And if we scroll down to the next one, this one should be another one. So the price is actually approaching the channel, right? The channel down. The price of oil is approaching a channel down. Okay, so it means that if you want to actually, if you're a patient trader like I am, you want to wait for the price to break out of that channel. Of course, it can actually be an explosion to the upside. So you might want to wait for the price to cross this region. Okay, once you cross this green region, it means that that's if you're looking at this week. Okay, if price cross this region either today or tomorrow or next tomorrow, and of course you can place it buy. I'm very sure that by the time the price will cross this region, it should have done, okay, on oil though, it should have done, let me click on here, click on new chart and click on crude oil and click on BW1 and put it on the back crossing. And of course, this should be, by the time the price will cross that green region, it should be when the price would have crossed above this high. It's possible, okay? These are possibilities. I'm not 100% sure, but it would be that the price would have crossed above this region for a buy. So if you ask me, where would the range actually close out to this week? Most likely it should be to the upside. Why do I say that? Because the price of oil, remember, price is actually going up and going down the chart. The price of oil has done what it needs to do to the downside. I've seen this one. Let me shorten this one to properties and choose this. So you can see that the price of oil has done this. And it has done this also, upside. And it has done of recent this one. Okay. And of course, normally price is always like that, going up and going down. So it could be that the price has started going what? Upside. But if the price crosses below, remember, I think we mentioned that one already. If the price crosses below this one, let me use horizontal line. If the price crosses below here, remember, if it crosses below this red line, we already established that the price is going to go down. We said that. And if it crosses above this zone, the price will most likely do what? Go up. So you can do buy stop and sell stop around those regions. And of course, it will be a potential one for you guys to actually make money on oil this week. Now, that said, let me listen to your questions. I like questions, all right? It gives me an idea whether somebody is actually following me or not. So, Ayu Felix, thank you very much. Looks simple to practice, like your simplicity of teaching. Eh? What is this one? Anthony, what did you say now? Looks simple to practice. Looks simple to practice. Eh? I like your simplicity of teaching. Thank you very much, Anthony. Whereas some people don't like it, some people actually like it. It gives me, my head is just doing, my head is swelling up like bread. Okay, so thank you very much, Anthony. He says he liked my simplicity of teaching. Okay, that's because I'm a teacher, right? Would like to not only be like you, but make money from the knowledge. Thank you very much. And I pray that it should be so. I pray it to be so for you, that you will not just make money, you also impact lives, okay, in your trading career. All right. So because that's what I'm doing, impacting lives, right? So please, leave the book to read. Margaret, Candlestick Bible. In fact, there are plenty that you can read. What comes to my mind is Steve Nissen Candlestick. That's number one. Candlestick Bible. That's number two. Pick that one now. Bedwalking in Lion Country. Those are the books I've read. Okay, I can list up to maybe 10 authors of them now. But of course, there are some authors I can't even remember. But they are good. Okay. And of course, if you want a YouTube video that can actually show you what to do, we're going to be publishing some videos on YouTube, okay, shortly. And of course, it's going to be explained, even if it's one topic, what is bullish and bearish engulfing, so they can all watch it and understand how to use it. Now, is it only in 4 hours? For the bar chart, well, you can use on 4 hours, not just the 4 hours. You can use on daily, not just in daily, you can use on weekly chart. Okay, those are the areas it can actually give you this thing. So what of line chart? Line chart, well, we are not teaching that one today, another day, right? Okay, is this recorded? Of course, it's recorded on YouTube. Now, sir, can you please take a minute to explain how to analyze auto trend channel lines and DMA? I just want to learn when to trade with these indicators. Now, the auto trend line is, how do I say it now? I think I use it on where now? I can't remember. When did I use the auto trend line? I can't remember. I can't really remember, but let me just switch to Euro USD and see if I can just use auto trend line to explain to the user there what it means and how to use it. So this is auto trend line, auto trend channel. Oh, is the auto trend line you are looking for or auto trend channel? The one I have here is auto trend channel. The auto trend line, I don't use it because it repaints. Okay, there's one indicator like that. It just automatically plot trend line for you. Now I don't use it because it repaints. I don't like that. Okay, I like the one that if it says buy, it's telling me to buy. If it says sell, it's telling me to sell. Okay, so but from what I have here, this is auto trend channel, not auto trend line, not auto trend line. This is auto trend channel. And this one is telling me that I should hold on right now because I'm on Euro USD. The trend inside is narrow. I will not follow it. So I can only sell when the price get back to this level. And I can only buy when the price fall back to this level, right? So those are my buy and sell zones. So it's as simple as that. I can be very patient because I know that I'm going to make money. So those are the areas of buy and sell for me. Now, that explanation is good enough. All right. So it will be on YouTube, yes, of course. Please, sir, can you tell us the title of books to read? I think I gave you some already, Bolaji. Okay. Good morning. You are not giving us the entries for buy and sell. Why should I give you an entry of buy and sell? I'm not a signal provider. I'm just an analyst, okay, that, tells you my opinion as to what price you do. Okay. If I give you buy and sell, I'm not helping you, okay, because it means that if I get it wrong, you get it wrong. If I get it right, you get it right. Why don't you be independent enough? This one is to Yogun Ekpeni. Why don't you be, proactive enough or to be patient enough to understand, so that because you see the thing is Ekpeni, Yogun, and to everybody here, I cannot be here 100% on time. For example, in the next maybe 1 hour, I'm on something else. What happens if you want to trade in the next 1 hour? Can't you reason enough to, open your phone or laptop and look out for the signal or the, indicators I just gave you now and make a deduction? Oh, this has given a signal. The signal is not coming every time. It's coming when it will come. Okay, so learn to understand. Be patient enough to understand. I'm mentioning your name. I'm calling your name again. Yogun Ekpeni. Forgive me if I'm not. I don't know. I'm not from the eastern part or southern part, so I may not know how to pronounce your name. But I guess you are from either Akwa Ibom or I'm not sure because I know Ekpe is all this Ekpe team, Ekpe, me. It should be Akwa Ibom. Or maybe Warri, who knows? Okay. All right. So it could also be Warri because Yogun is it doesn't sound Sasa to the Ekpe side. It also be from Warri. Most likely you're from Warri. Most likely you're from my people there. That's okay, so forgive me. Now, but what I want to, jokes apart, I wanted to know it, all right, in Yogun. I wanted to understand it, and I wanted to be trading on your own, okay, because that's what makes you a trader, okay? I'm not a signal provider. I cannot give you my entry. It doesn't make sense, all right? But the analysis I'm giving you is 100% correct, okay, such that you can use it on anything. And before you know it, let me tell you, if you know this thing very well, a lot of money will be following you. That's what I know. Money will follow you because you'll be making money. So you are seeing signal. Oh, this is when I see this one is when the price will do. And of course, you can do your own diligence. You can even do back testing on all these things I'm giving you to know, oh, it is effective or not effective. Now, what tool is that, sir? I don't know if that I don't know what your question is, Tony. Which indicator is this one? This is trend channel. Oh, if it is what you are looking for, or if it is the question Anthony is asking, this is trend channel indicator. And it's actually for people that have up to 2 million above in their account. If you need it, let me know. Okay, and of course, you all have my phone number. Let me know. I'll check your account to be sure that you have up to 2 million in your account. Of course, I'll dispatch it 100% to you for free. You don't need to pay me for that. Okay, so sir, do you do mentorship? Of course, I do mentorship. That's my job. Okay. Please, sir, can I see the tools to color my chart from the phone? Well, Dorothy, Koji. I don't know. I don't know. Tools to color your chart. It's possible that if you know how to use some, there are some tools that can color. If you know how to use it, okay. But if you are in Lagos, come around. Koji, Dorothy, come around, and of course, maybe I can sit with you 5-10 minutes. I can show you how to use it. Or if you're in Port Harcourt, look out for BC or Ima. Okay, those guys can actually tell you or guide you on how to do it. If you're in Abuja, look out for Victor. Of course, he can also guide you on how to use it on your phone. And if you're in Ibadan, the guide you're looking for there is Tomiwa, okay, or Jeremiah, that can also guide you on how to do it. All right. So that's it. I don't have my phone. You don't have my phone number. Don't worry. Just ask your manager straight away. You are in Benin. Okay. So I think the next guy that will be coming to Benin, I will just ask the guy to see you. Okay. And of course, if you are fortunate enough to know when we're in Benin, you can do that. But of course, if you still want to know it, I can tell your manager, or you can tell your manager to guide you on how to see it, because they can do one-on-one with you on phone, or I can just schedule for one of my guys here in the academy to do one-on-one with you, because they can guide you on how to do that. Somebody is asking, what's my name? My name is Olusegun. And please, I'm on sell on Euro USD. Can I still hold? Well, Euro USD is still on the range, right? We just discovered that now on the 1 hour. You can see the range there. It means that, let me just zoom in to give you the direct answer. This one is to Ifeanyi Igumbo. Ifeanyi Igumbo. Let me give you my opinion on Euro USD. I feel that Euro USD is currently ranging. You can see that one now. It's clear. Let me delete this one now. Sorry, let me just wipe this one off. Plain chart. So we see Euro USD ranging. That's what we are seeing, right? It's obvious. We don't need any shoots here to tell us. We know that Euro USD is ranging. And if you go back to say 15 minutes, you can check, right? It's obvious. So wait for the price to break out. It has broken out once to the downside, and it went back inside that range. So what I mean is this: the price broke out around here, downside, right? And now it's back into the range. So if the price is fortunate enough for you to break below again, I'm hoping that for you. If you break below again, let's say you break below, okay, then you can now begin to look out for a sell. And if you're on a sell, you can wait until your price, close out in profit. Then you can take your profit and move on, right? But if you break above, it means that the price will most likely go to the side. But currently, the price is on the range on Euro USD, okay? And of course, for those guys that like buy stop and sell stop, you can do that buy stop and sell stop now. Of course, you can also extend the range. It's optional on the 15 minutes. You can extend it to this level, which is very high. Okay, you can still see the price on the range. You can still see it. It's obvious that the price is still on the range. But if it breaks below, then most likely the price will be going down. If it breaks above, most likely the price will be going up. That's my honest analysis on Euro USD. Okay, so the same thing applies to, say, for example, this DAX FRA 40. Okay, so this morning when I was checking, they were all ranging, but I think those ones are broken above now. I think so. Let's check. So this one was actually ranging this morning. That's broken up above. So most likely now the price should be going up. That's what I see on this one. Most likely the price should be going up because that's broken above. Same thing with all this US 100, all these other things. They were ranging this morning. So that's how you can use range to know whether price wants to go up or down. Now it's already 9:03 a.m. and I'm going to give my floor to maybe one person to ask me direct question, which will be, here live. Let's see. Wait. We seriously in the academy believe. So you can help us upload this on YouTube. It's already uploaded on YouTube. This thing is also live stream on YouTube, so you can, you can watch it. We need an academy in Benin. Okay, I've had you. We want you to mention. I want you to mention me, mentor me on train channel indicator. Is it train or trend? Okay, but I'm far. I'm in Kebbi. Wow, a major Christian. Wow, Kebbi. I'm glad you are here this morning, Kebbi guy. Because of you, I'm going to give my number. I'm going to give out my number to everybody. Just watch the comment section. 0902039 8739. So the Kebbi man, take that number. It's already there on the screen now. That's my phone number. Now, what you can do is to send me WhatsApp. Okay, I'm going to reply. Just tell me you are from Kebbi, and of course, I'm going to schedule a one-on-one with you, especially if your account is up to 1.5 million and above. Okay, so I'll check it. Of course, I will ensure that I have justice on that because you are far, so I'll give you that leverage. Even if your money is not up to 1.5 million, just schedule you with somebody that can guide you on how to actually trade because you know Kebbi is far. So of course, because of your love for Rally Academy and that you're with us, I can actually do that as a favor for you. Okay. Then by 10 o'clock this morning, Kebbi man, by 10 o'clock this morning, also join the same channel, join the same link, okay, for a class for 10 o'clock, where we're going to be guiding you. And this is to everybody here, especially newbies. There's a class online. If you are not in Lagos, you're not in Ibadan, you're not in Abuja, you're not in Port Harcourt, there's a class this morning by 10 o'clock online that I want all of you to join. Okay, where analysts is going to be discussing trade and of course, opportunities and of course, what it means to actually trade. Trading generally, our classes, okay, the basic class. Now, what of New Zealand? Same analysis applies to New Zealand. Good, okay. I have 1.5 million in my account, but I stopped trading. I only need knowledge on. I only need to know how to trade after I like Ejo. So Ejo, flexi. Well, you are good to go now. Just you are the one dulling it. You should be making money. Okay, how can I get auto channel? Okay, I have your number, but you didn't reply me on my WhatsApp. What did I do to you? Binga. Binga, apologies to that. Apologies for that. Don't worry. I will answer all your questions today. Just send me message now. I will reply now. My WhatsApp is here now. It's with me now. So I'm going to reply to all of you, right? All of you. Now, thank you very much, everybody. Let me just quickly enable the channel for somebody to speak to me before we close and call it a day. Okay, so if I unmute you, just raise up your hand. If you want to talk to me, raise up your hand. I will meet you, and of course, you can ask your question based on what I've just discussed. Your question should be based on what we discussed today, not anything else, all right? So that we can, maybe something is not clear as to any of those chat I mentioned. Of course, we can quickly look at it. Who is raising hand first? Just raise your hand, I will meet you. If there's nobody, then we can call it a day. Somebody, nobody, somebody, nobody, somebody, nobody. Okay, so thank you very much, everybody. Nobody's raising hand. Somebody says 10 o'clock link. Well, the 10 o'clock, you see this same link you are using. This same link you used to connect this morning is the one you are going to use to connect by 10 o'clock. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. The link is also in these comments. Check the comments. Check the comment section. You will see the link. Okay, so let me see Oyeshina raise up his hand to talk to me. Oyeshina Kemi, oh yeah, talk to me now. Kami?
Yes, sir.
Yes, how are you, sir?
Again, I didn't really...
What's the question?
The bar chart. When to buy and when to enter the sell. For that close and I don't understand the close and open of the bar chart.
Okay, so let me chat. Now the idea is this. Let me do it again. Bar crossing. The idea is this. If a bar crosses the average, that's what we call it, bar crossing. Bar 1 is what you need to focus on, not bar 0, not bar 2. In this case now that we're looking at, this case on crude oil we're looking at right now, the bar 0 is the one for me now. That's the one I'm touching. This one is bar 0. This one is bar 1, and the one before it is bar 2. Now, bar 1 crosses the average. Now, you need to know that bar 1 must cross the average. It's compulsory. Bar 2 may not cross. It's not compulsory that bar 2 crosses. But bar 1 is compulsory that bar 1 crosses the average. If bar 1 truly crosses the average, and bar 1 range is higher than bar 2, and bar 1 range is lower than bar 2 range. That means bar 1 range is lower than bar 2, bar 1 range is higher than bar 2. Now, what is a range? A range is the distance between the high and the low of a bar. That's a range. So if it is so, then you want to trade a sell when bar 0 crosses below the low of bar 1, or buy when bar 0 crosses above the high of bar 2. Now, I hope that's clear enough. I believe so. I believe that's 100% clear. Please confirm to me that you understand. Oh yes, coming. Confirm to me that you understand. Say it loud. Unmute yourself and say it loud. Unmute yourself now. Well,
I understand partially, sir.
Which one is partially?
The one you said when the bar 0, is it when it closes below the bar 1? It's a sell. That's what you're saying.
When it crosses below, not close below.
Okay, crosses below.
Yes, as it's crossing it, as it's going down against it itself, as it's going up above it.
Okay.
Thank you very much. That's the only question I'm going to take for today. I appreciate you all for your time and for your patience. And I'm wishing you green people. Now, this class continues tomorrow. Of course, somebody is going to take it from me and analyze the price like I just did now. We analyze for you to understand so that you can take a stand and make money in the market. Until then, bye-bye for now, and the green people always.